Hey guys, how's it going? My name is always, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. In the last episode, we made these guys, which is a very basic refined storage system with all of our items and everything is good. Yeah, we'll need to expand on this later. We'll get there. We need to get more resources coming in, and in order to do that, we kind of need more power. So I rearranged some things here just to let things actually drain off of this guy. But as you can see, we are using more power than we're actually producing, partially because of this guy. And it's not the best of things, but it is something we'll have to deal with. So today I want to work on dealing with it. And how we're going to do that is by making solar panels. Specifically the environmental tech solar panel. Now, between episodes, I did manage to get an uncommon loot bag, so let's open this. We have an iron chest transporter, that's kind of cool, pumpkin pie, and a focus sash. No idea what that's used for, but I guess we can focus now. So we'll just throw that stuff in there, and we'll get to work. So before we do anything else, I want to try to make some new chickens. And so we have a ton of chicken eggs that we can turn into normal eggs. And before we do anything else, what I want to do is I want to grab some red petals. We're going to grab, let's see, I need shears and I need bone meal. So there's some shears. Bone meal is easy enough to grab as well. We should have some lying around here somewhere. If not, we have bones in here. So, just grab some bones, make some bone meal. So what we want to do, and I guess we have to go over here to do this, is we want to start making some new chickens. And in order to do that, we're going to start out with red chickens. And you'll see why soon enough. So, in order to get red chickens, we need red dye, and it is a craftable chicken egg, so that's kind of nice. I feel like I'm missing one, but I guess not. By the way, I have not expanded the farm area yet. I will get on that soon enough. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many. Sheep, get out of the way. There's so many petals we can grab this way and just get all of the mystical red petals. So we'll do one more pass and then we can make some red chickens. Or at least try to. Whoops. My shears broke. How can I get some more shears? I don't remember how to make the stone shears. Oh, they're actual stone, not cobblestone. Should have figured. So we lost a little bit of efficiency there, but I'm currently cooking up a ton of stone as well as doing some other things, so it's not that big of a deal. Get some stone shears. We have a whole bunch of iron grit. Go ahead and put it in there. Grab more dust. We need a good bit of redstone. That's really the only thing we don't have much of, but we're working on it. So let's just get rid of this for the time being. And you know what? Let's just finish off the bone meal that we have. So we'll have to do 3 rows. 1, 2, 3. And that should be all the bone meal. And we can just get plenty of red petals. And then we can turn the red petals into dye. So that's the idea. We have over 2 stacks of red petals now. That is really nice. So it is only a chance to get the chicken from the egg that we're about to make. So we're gonna go ahead and make just a stack of the red flour powder. I didn't know what to say with that one. The red flower powder. That works. And we can go ahead and craft some of these guys up. So just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I want to see, first of all, can we place one there? We can. And it is more guaranteed. It is a guaranteed way to get the red chickens. So why do we want red chickens? Well, red chickens are going to be used not only to get red dye, but we can breed them with a bunch of different ones to get different colors. But the main one we want is redstone chickens, which come from sand and red chickens. If we had slime chickens, we could also get blood chickens. That's kind of cool. So we'll put those in there, and we'll prepare an animal net just in case. I'm going to stick the shears in here because that's where we tend to use them most. And let's get started making a solar panel. So the first thing we need to do is we need to make a bunch of solar cells. In fact, we need to make 10 of these. So that's 10 iron, which we'll get here in a second. And let's see, 20 redstone. So that's a question, do we have? We do not. We're gonna need to make more of this stuff, and we'll get there. How are we doing on power? Immediately goes back down. By the way, I have 30 levels. Let's go ahead and try to enchant a thing, an iron mesh. And we want to enchant iron meshes because we can only get iron from gravel with the iron mesh. So we're going to want one of those. So let's go ahead and come in here and enchant. What do we have? Efficiency 4. You know, let's go for it. Fortune 3. Perfect. That is exactly what we wanted. So these guys will throw, let's see, anything that's good we'll have down here. And honestly, I could probably start like getting rid of some of these, but it's fine. So we have string, we have iron, we have a diamond one, all with Fortune 3, Efficiency 4. That is exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna need more redstone. But we can go ahead and start making some of this stuff. So we need 30 of these photovoltaic cells, which is a lot of lapis. So hopefully we have enough. We need 30 of these. And we just barely had enough. Alright, so there is the lapis. Now we also need 30 clear glass, which is enriched sand. So we need 30 of these. And this is pretty straightforward to cook up, so we'll let that start cooking. We have the 10 iron that we need. And then we just need the redstone. So we can put the lapis away. And how are you? 41%. It takes a little bit of time. We'll have... That might be one of the next things we start working towards, is chickens. Once I expand the farm, we'll have a big wheat farm. We'll be able to get plenty of wheat, which is required for a lot of the stuff. The egg nests they use 3 hay bales. So, yeah, we need those for each nesting pen. I don't know if that's going to be the best way to do things, or if we should have free-range chickens, but we're going to have nesting pens at least somewhat for breeding, I think. I don't actually know how much of it works, to be perfectly honest. So that's 18. Just need a little bit more. And once that all cooks up, we'll be good to go. So that is the solar cells. Now the next thing we're going to need, and we can look at this guy, the digital guide, tells us how to make the solar arrays. We're going to need 16 structure blocks tier 1. And we're going to have to use the hardened stone because it's really the only thing we have access to. So we're going to need a lot of hardened stone, which is why I was making stone. So we need 16 of them. So let's get that. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we didn't need as much as I thought. Let's get rid of most of our cobblestone. So there is the hardened stone. And then we also need modifier cores, which requires blocks of iron and more clear glass. Oh, great. It's going to be expensive. In fact, we need a lot more redstone than what we have. So we need 4 modifier cores, so that's 4 blocks of iron. So after we get some of the redstone we need, which will be relatively soon, we'll need another half a stack of redstone, which is kind of the problem, but we can start setting this up. And clear glass. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need, let's see, 4 of these, so we need 16 more clear glass, so we're going to need a little bit more nether quartz. That's not too bad. And then we need just the sand. Doesn't really matter. And go ahead and cook that up. Once we get exactly 1 more redstone, we can make all the photovoltaic cells we need. And there's the redstone. So, it's gonna take some time, but we'll get there. So there is the solar cells that we need. So the next thing we need, so we need 9 of these, and 1 of them is used for the controller. The controller requires 4 blocks of gold and some electrical steel. Electrical steel we have 1 of, so we're gonna need 3 more. And then blocks of gold. I know this is going to make 7 blocks, so we have plenty of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only need, mostly we need just redstone. That's the biggest thing at this point that we need. So electrical steel, we need silicon and coal dust. So silicon, we're going to need 3 of you. 1, 2, 3. And coal, we don't have any coal in there. We do have plenty of coal. So let's just grab 1 of these. And we should not need more than like 3. So continue sifting dust. And what I think I might actually do is go ahead and manually do some of this. So let's just get, we have plenty of sand. Just place it down. We'll hammer it and call it a day. In fact, we can use our other pick, which I've got a hammer on me. That'll work. So we just need a lot of dust to be sifted and hope for a lot of redstone. And that's kind of the common theme in the early game of these skyblocks is before you can really get into a lot of machines and stuff like that that are fun and automatable, you need a lot of redstone, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, that's kind of normal. You need a lot of redstone and iron typically, but yeah, we'll get there. And some of the next things we can start working on is things like getting more crops and more farming stuff. So here is our flint pickaxe with crushing, and we can throw this into here, and it will sift all of that stuff up for us. So we'll need to get quite a bit of redstone. Oh hey, I saw you. There he is. There's our red chicken. So throw him in there, let him kind of get settled, aka grow up a little bit, and yeah, we'll be able to deal with things. We can get some more stuff. So once the red chicken is, we out of power? No. This is only using 20 RF per tick, and I think some of this stuff is, this only uses 20 RF per tick as well. So as long as we only have 2 machines on, we have enough power with just the magmatic dynamo. So we need 3 coal powder. Turn this to all smelting. Oh no. What is it making? What did I just make? Printed silicon. Okay. Well then. So we need a little bit more coal powder. So we'll just throw those in there. And some more silicon. I think. Oh no, I just took the wrong set. I only took the single instead of all of them. So that will make us our stuff that we need. And I have some coal powder here as well. Just throw that in there. Alright, so solar cell with gold blocks and electrical steel. And then the last thing we're going to need is just a lot of iron, which I'll probably have to do between episodes. But let's go ahead and make some more chickens. So let's look at, let's see. Didn't mean to do that. I don't want to see shears. Let's see if we do egg. So throw it to have a chance to spawn the chicken. We can get bone weight chickens, which will give us bone meal. So I think that is a good thing to grab. We just need some bone meal, which, as we've seen, is it's running out of power. Go grab some lava, and it will get more power. Alright, cool. So we need, I have a ton of floral red powder. Bone meal. So we can just do one of these, put an egg around it, and get a bone white egg. So what are the next ones? We can do orange, magenta. Can we do blue? Ah, we can. And that just requires some lapis. So let's look at the dye. We don't have any dyes in there. Never mind. So we have 8 lapis exactly. We can make a blue chicken. I put all the floral powder in here. I don't know what other kinds of chickens we can make quite yet, but we'll be able to make more as we go. Just trying to look around and see if there's anything else I see. So is electrical steel done? It is. Perfect. So we can set this back to furnace mode, and we could start dealing with some of that stuff, but I will deal with it later. So there is the controller and the solar cell. Now there's one other thing that we're probably going to want, and that is the molecular, what is it called? It's the assembler. Right there it was. It's just called the assembler. So that requires a structure block tier 2, which requires a little bit of diamonds and redstone, but that is well worth it. So let's make one of those. And we'll add that to the list of things. So let's make a blue chicken. And this guy will give us lapis. That easily. So we can just start hatching these guys. And what I'll do is I'll just put this in here. So we can get more chickens. Now, are we able to get any other smart chickens? Can't be bred. Don't know how to get those. Water chickens. A lot of these Really can't do anything with them. So you can get all the basic colors, and then you can start using bone white chicken, for example, lets you get light blue, all the different shades of colors, as well as silver from an iron chicken. Iron chickens are flint and bone white. Flint you can also make, so we can make one of them. That's easy enough. Let's actually make a couple of them. And let's see, black chicken, ink black chicken can be made. Bone white we can get string. Log chickens are again just wood. So we can just come over here, chop down a tree or two. Get rid of all the leaves. Grow a couple of trees. Let's get rid of the rain. Rain's annoying me. And we can make a log chicken that's going to give us logs. So chickens are kind of powerful in hatchery. It's basically another magical crops, mystical agriculture, whatever. Which one do we have? Is it mystical agriculture? Yeah. So it's just another version of that kind of stuff. So I believe if we look at uses for this guy, we can get, let's see, string chicken from logs and ink black, logs and flint, gives you coal, logs and lapis, gives you snowballs. So I think if we look up, we'll deal with the assembler next time, because we're gonna have to finish up the episode, and we'll finish making the solar panel next time, and then we can kind of go from there. So if we look at, we just say can't. Bone white chicken, yellow, blue, cactus, red, ink, smart. Don't know how to get smart chickens. Flint, sand, chickenosto. Gives you cake. It's interesting. Funway chick. It lays fireworks. That's kind of cool. Boop beep. Gives you grass. So log. My American chick gives you black banners. Okay. And then soul sand, which also can't be bred. But we can't spawn it in easily as far as I'm aware. So we're going to want to get some of these guys, but like the soul sand chickens we can actually get from the nether. That's not too much of a difficulty. So yeah, that is kind of where we're at for right now. So I think that's good enough spot to wrap up. And what we're gonna do is next time I'm gonna try to expand the farms between episodes, and start working on getting hatchery up and running. So I'm gonna have to build a lot. It's gonna be tedious and boring, and I'm going to sift a lot, try to get some more iron and plenty of redstone. We're gonna need a little over half a stack, about 36 if my math is correct, because it's 16 times 2 plus 4, so that's 36. And yeah, I think it's about time we start having our animals do something for us. We have 3 blocks of redstone. How much? Actually, 27. 29. So I'll have to make some more stuff. Not that big of a deal. And what does this take? Gold. So we need half a stack plus a little. But yeah, so basically we're going to do one of these. And let's just kind of even that out. So that's how we get the structure blocks. We'll make those as well as the modifier cores next time, and the assembler. and then we can go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know we didn't get too much done, but we're getting there. So plenty of chickens and starting on solar panels. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!